Hello, Will Bova here with Letty Ann and Associates Real Estate Services. Today I want to teach you how to do a virtual live home showing with Zoom. There are three things you as the selling agent will need to do in prep work before the Zoom call. First, you're going to need to make sure everybody has a Zoom capable device, either a laptop with a webcam, a computer with a webcam, a smartphone, or a tablet. You want to make sure that your seller, the property owner, has either a tablet or a smartphone. It will be a lot easier for them as the cameraman for this Zoom call to move around the house with a mobile device. If anyone is using a mobile device, it is highly recommended that you download the Zoom app. Zoom runs a lot better on a mobile device if you have the Zoom app. It's free to download and easy to set up. The second thing you will want to do is set up the Zoom call and make sure you send that invitation on. Go in to Zoom, set up the Zoom call with the pre-agreed date and time, and then make sure you send the Zoom invitation to your seller and to the buyer's agent. The buyer's agent then will need to forward that on to their client. The third thing you will need to do is to prep your seller, the homeowner. There's three things they need to do and understand. First, they need to understand that they will act as the cameraman. And they need to be moving slowly with their camera, with their mobile device, not moving too quickly. If they move too quickly around and are too jerky, they're going to give people virtual whiplash. They need to move slowly as they pan through each and every room. They can pan down, they can pan up as they walk around, and try as best they can to keep it steady. I understand people keep things shake a little bit and won't be able to keep it Hollywood perfect steady. Also, when they are on the Zoom call, you need to make sure that they have the Zoom using the right camera. On their mobile device, they should be using the camera on the back of their device, or else we're going to have to do the selfie mode, and we don't want that. In the Zoom call, in the Zoom app, they tap on their screen. This bar up here should drop down. Here in the corner, there's a little button. Looks like a camera with arrows going around. And when they tap on that, it changes their camera. This will allow them to look at what they're shooting at without them having to be in the shot. The second thing you need to prep your seller with is that they are not to talk. In fact, their mic should be muted. If a question comes up where you, as the seller's agent, can't exactly answer the question, it's okay then for the seller to come on and answer the question. Just answer the question, not carry on a conversation. For example, if the buyer asks, do you think that bedroom will hold 2 bunk beds? Then that would be an appropriate occasion for the seller to come on and answer the question. But on a whole, for the most part, the seller should not be talking at all. The last thing to prep your seller with is to treat this as a regular home showing. By that I mean they need to clean, pick up, make the home look presentable as if they would for an in-home home showing. So there's the three things you need to do for prep work. Make sure everyone has a Zoom capable device. Create the Zoom call and send the invitation out. And prep your seller. They are the cameraman, they should not speak, and they should have the house looking clean and presentable. Now, let's jump onto a Zoom call where I'm going to show you how to set up the Zoom call to help it run smoothly. All right, welcome to the Zoom call. I want to show you some features that will allow your virtual live home tour on Zoom to run smoothly. First off, if you come down here to your toolbar here, you'll see a button that says Manage Participants. When you click on this, it's going to open this side window. If you're going to be using a waiting room so you can talk to your seller before you let in the buyer and the buyer's agent, this is where you're going to see that. This also allows you to mute and unmute the various participants. So as you can see here, I do have the seller or homeowner muted. Normally I wouldn't have the buyer's agent muted in this call, but because it creates a weird echo in the office, I have them muted. for the purpose of this tutorial. But as you can see here, it does allow you to mute and unmute their call. The next thing I want to show you is normally in a Zoom call you have a couple different views. You have this view, which is everyone laid out, but we don't want that. We want the video of the homeowner to be on a big screen, right? So you're going to go up here to the top and hit speaker view. That's going to bring up a large screen video of whoever's talking at that time. Now, we don't necessarily want that feature that Zoom has. Whoever's talking, they show up on the big screen. We want just the homeowner's video feed. That's why we're all here, and we don't want to be looking at everyone's faces. We want to be looking at just the homeowner's video. To do that, you're going to hover over the homeowner's video feed here at the top, and you'll see you can mute and unmute their audio there. You're also going to see these three little dots. Click on those, and you're going to see right here, Spotlight Video. This will enable the conversation to happen between you and the buyer's agent and the buyer without it jumping around from video feed to video feed. It's going to stay on the seller's video feed as they walk through their home. Now, you can't click pin video because it's only going to keep it on there for just you. Everyone else is going to be bouncing around. But if you click Spotlight Video, no matter who talks in the entire call, it is going to stay on the seller's video feed for everyone. And this is what we want. So we can watch the video on the large screen of the home as the homeowner is walking through it. And we can all carry on a conversation, and the video isn't going to bounce back and forth between whoever is talking. So there you go. Make sure your seller is mute and their video feed is spotlighted. Now, we're going to jump on to another Zoom call where we're going to take all of this and show you how it works in a virtual live home tour.
Kendra and your buyer, welcome to 16226 Canterbury Road in Overland Park, Kansas. We're anxious for you to take a look at the property. The seller's going to walk us through the house for you. Great. And of course, the seller can hear us. So if you have any questions as the seller's walking through, please don't hesitate to either type in a chat or just tell us what your questions are. So just a little bit of information to let you and your buyer know. This house was recently, it's new construction. It was recently completed just earlier this month. So it's move-in ready. And that was just a picture of the mudroom there. This door to the left is the laundry room. It is a pocket door. So of course that can be closed so no one sees the laundry as they come in the foyer. Very good. Thank you, Mr. Seller. Let's head into the great room, if you don't mind, please. Let's start there. That is a tile floor there in the laundry.
Does that go into the master? Is that?
Yes, that does. And we'll have Mr. Seller circle around from the master bedroom back out to the main hallway and show you that. What you're looking at straight through there is a 3-season sunroom. And of course, a hickory wood floor. That is a hardwood floor. Gas fireplace. I'm just going to let you look around. Just let us know if you have any questions. When he does pan to the kitchen area, that is a quartz countertop.
How tall are these ceilings?
They are. This room is 14 feet.
And could we get a view of the backyard? Online, it looked amazing.
Great question, Kendra. The views are spectacular. One would likely not even know they were in Kansas. The yard is yet to be graded. So, Mr. Seller, if you wouldn't mind going out to the grilling deck there for even a more better view, more natural view, you can see the leaves are starting to leaf out. Once all those trees have leafed out, that's a wall of green. So your view is going to completely change. Wow, spectacular. And again, sod is coming, as well as a retaining wall.
Sammy, I bet your kids could run around and play back there in the wilderness. They would love that.
Yeah, they love to explore.
Okay, Mr. Seller, let's head back into the breakfast room, please, and then the kitchen.
What
So,
kind of
really,
flooring is in here?
that is tile floor there in the sunroom. And that does have HVAC and those nice big sliders. I think they're 10-foot sliders. Beautiful.
Lots of natural light. I like that.
Love those modern light fixtures. Those are cool.
How much square footage is the house?
It's just shy of 3,200 square feet. And that's on both levels. So this is a reverse, as you know. 2 bedrooms up, 2 bedrooms down. I believe that's a 5 or 6 burner gas cooktop.
Is the pantry pretty spacious?
Mr. Seller, if you wouldn't mind, there you go. Thank you so much. There's still some
Wow.
construction items in there, but of course those will be removed. I love that transom window up there to the left.
Perfect. Plenty of room for the crock pot, Sammy.
And if there's not an electrical outlet in there, we can ask the builder to add one. If you like to have your crock pot in the pantry. So of course, dishwasher, disposal, microwave, built-in oven. It's a single oven. And Mr. Seller, if you wouldn't mind just heading through to the master bedroom, through the master bath, back out through the laundry room.
Thank you so much for watching. We hope that you found this information helpful. If you have any questions or need help setting up your own live virtual house showings, feel free to reach out to us. We are here and happy to help.